Hello everyone. Day 1036, walking 5 miles per day every single day at age 67 3/4. No quote today. I'm gonna wing it today. I've been getting a lot of comments over the last week or so, a lot. Mostly TikTok, quite a few from YouTube as well. And people are still asking me, or telling me, that they're inspired, that they want to start walking. How do I start? How many miles should I walk? How much weight I've lost? What kind of shoes I wear? I mean, it's just every question you can imagine. And I've answered them all. That's one thing you'll find out about me. If you send me a comment, I'm going to reply to it every single time. But I want to distill all that down into one little video if I can. The decision to start walking for me began before 1,036 days ago. It began in April of 2021. I found David Goggins. I started walking. I did not walk 5 miles that first day. I think, I'll have to go back and look, but I think I may have walked a mile, maybe two, maybe. And then I just worked my way up. Now that year I only walked for 6 months. And then I fell off the wagon. I didn't walk hardly anything in 2022. I think I walked maybe 140 miles all of 2022. Now in 2021, I did walk 21 miles in one day, which was a very big deal. Very big deal. I tried it 2 weeks prior and I only made it 17 miles before my body said nope. I mean, that's probably the most pain I've probably been in outside of my appendix rupturing. So that stayed with me for 2 weeks, and then I got out there at 3 a.m. one morning and walked 21 miles that day without stopping. Almost had to crawl up to the apartment. It was so hard. It was so bad. But here's the thing. When you do something that extreme, you know you can do it. That's why 5 miles is a cake. It's an absolute cakewalk. Could I do more? Yes, I could. I could walk more than 5 miles, and I may start walking more than 5 miles when my schedule allows. Right now, my schedule just won't allow it. So to get back to everybody's questions, the only advice I can give, and again, I'm no expert, I'm just a guy that's walking. Although 1,036 days does give me just a touch of credibility, I get that. My advice is to, number one, make the decision. And the decision is the hardest part. Because once you decide, then the fun begins. You're gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie. If you've never walked much, and you go out there and you try to do 2 miles or 5 or whatever it is, it's going to hurt. And the next day when you try to get up and go, it's going to hurt more. But here's the thing. Pain is your body telling you you're alive. Now, let me preface that. Muscle pain is your body telling you alive. If you've got chronic pain, that's a whole different ballgame, and my prayers are with you. I've been very, very lucky. I've never had any chronic pain. But when you make the decision, do not make the decision based on a video. Do not make the decision on whatever comment I send to you. You need to make this, don't make an external decision is what I'm trying to say. This needs to be a decision from within you. And it needs to be a decision of intuition. And your intuition is going to tell you. back in February of 2023, my track record for starting things and finishing them was not great. And that weighed heavily on me. But here's the thing that I've just realized because I'm reading this book. All that was external noise. That's all it was, external noise. Whatever happens, you've done, decisions you made in the past, whatever, all that crap. Number one, there's nothing you can do about it. Number two, it's noise. And that external noise will make it difficult for you to make an internal decision. And what is the prize for making an internal decision and seeing it through to fruition? Freedom. I think of Braveheart. You know, I wish I could memorize that line he did in the movie. Freedom. You can take away our lives, but you can't take away our freedom. That is what making a decision from intuition, from the heart, will do for you. It will free your soul. I have never felt more free than I do right now. Because the decisions I'm making right now are not made from external noise. They're made from internal passion. That is what's happening in my life. And that's the exact same thing that will happen in your life. Now, could I be doing all this without the walking? No. But that's me. The walking had to be the instrument for which I had to cut out the noise. And when I'm walking, I cut out the noise. I don't care about the bills. I don't care about the job. I don't care about much of anything while I'm walking. And that I make a lot of my decisions while I'm walking, because it frees the freedom you feel when you make a decision based on intuition and heart and soul, and that decision works out. It becomes a great decision. There's no better feeling in the world, folks. No better feeling in the world. And that is my hope for all of you for 2026, is that if you do want to start walking, make the decision internally. You can send me comments and I am going to comment back. I'm going to. But don't let what I am telling you or what I say matter that much, because the decisions I make and the way I answer my questions are what have worked for me. They may not work for you. Walking might not be your thing. That's why you have to go inside and search your soul for the answer. Walking is a simple thing, but it's not easy. It will be easy the first day. You don't have any pain, so you're going to be out there just walking, la 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 la. Wait till you wake up the next morning. You have used muscles you haven't used in years. You're going to be sore, and you're going to want to stay in that bed. Here's where the internal decision makes your decision versus an external decision. An external decision, logic, is going to tell you, it doesn't matter if I miss a day. It don't matter at all. I'll make it up tomorrow. Can't do it. You cannot do it. And I haven't done that in 1,036 days. I have walked every single day for 1,036 days. And that is the difference between an internal decision and an external decision, and what freedom can do for you. I hope this helps you. If I had heard this, 10 years ago, there's no telling where I'd be right now. But I don't think like that anymore. I am focused on today, what I can do today, and what my goals are for the future. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. So Again, I hope this helps. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Godspeed. Live loud. Peace.